Hi there, welcome to No Nonsense Whiskey. My name's PF, and on today's episode we're going to be covering some Wolfburn. Now, I've got this bottle from my Somerton delivery that delivers me a bottle of whiskey every 2 months for £50, which is pretty good value, and usually they are far less than that. Like, this is a good example, so this cost me 50 quid, but you can find this up to £70 online. You can find it cheaper than that if you go looking, but that gives you a good idea. But yeah, so check out the Somerton if you're interested in that sort of thing. But this is the Wolfburn Langskip, and it's presented at a cool 58%, which is something I really enjoy. And it's a non-chill filtered, natural coloured whiskey. Now, if you don't know about Wolfburn, they're fairly new on the block, but they're the most northerly mainland Scotch distillery right now. Of course, you're talking about Orkney if you're going any further, but in terms of mainland, they're right up there as far as you can possibly get. Pretty cool. Hopefully I'm going to be covering more of their stuff. I've got some samples on the shelf, and I've got another whiskey sitting on my to-do list that should be coming out in the next few weeks. Hopefully we shall see. But yeah, stick to if you want to get more Wolfburn on the channel. Let's get into the whiskey and see what we've got. Of course, again, in the No Nonsense Whiskey glass. If you want to try and get hold of some of these, then please do go to the website, nononsensewhiskey.com, and you can pick up a pair of these. That's one with the logo on and one with the hand logo. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's get on to the nose. Now, this whiskey is exclusively aged in first fill ex-bourbon barrel, so you can kind of guess where we're going to be going with this. Lots of vanillas. For me, there's this added kind of biscuity element to it that's really nice. But it's really quite a light and floral dram. There's some extra stuff in there as well, like some vanillas and whatnot. You know, really nice stuff. On the palate then, let's have a look. Again, more vanillas. But weirdly, the nose didn't translate any kind of ABV, but now that kind of ABV is going through. 58%, not to be sniffed at. Really high ABV for a kind of standard release whiskey, which is pretty cool. For me, it's kind of spicy in a nutmeg kind of way, which I think is pretty interesting. It's a weird dynamic to it. And then, I would say closer towards the end, we're getting a bit of dark chocolate, something like that. Really nice, tasty dram. The finish is kind of long, to be fair. Really nice and spicy, extra ABV. One to be savoured, I think, for a while, because the age isn't going to be too high, because they're kind of new kids on the block, let's say, but you know me, I'm not interested in that too much as long as it's nice tasting whiskey. This certainly is that. It is expensive at full price, but I think it's probably worth that. I'm glad that I got it for a good deal on 50 quid with the Somerton Club, but I don't think you'd be disappointed if you pay full price for this. I say full price, like I said, you can get it for about £65, £60-65. 70 is probably the upper limit. I wouldn't want to pay too much more than that. If you can get it towards the kind of 50 end, I did see there's a website called House of Malt based in Carlisle. They've got it for 54, so obviously if you missed out on this on Somerton, you can go and check it out there. But yeah, in terms of like no-nonsense whiskey, I think this is probably right up my street. High ABV, non-chill filtered, natural coloured. You know me, I'm not too bothered about age or the colouring for that matter, but it is there, which is good. Brilliant, I quite like it. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm going to be doing a lot more Wolfburn coming up, hopefully. And if you're interested in more Somerton Club, of course, again, keep it dialed to No Nonsense Whiskey. It's all going to be coming up on the channel.